Bertemu kembali. Sejak sekian lama kita bercakap soal pentingnya adaptasi kepada teknologi terutama di kalangan PKS. Namun bukan mudah untuk mereka kerana pertama soal kebakaran dan kedua soal kos sering menghambat usaha ini. Dan sejak pandemik COVID-19 melanda kita menyaksikan bagaimana adaptasi ini berlaku begitu pantas sekali. Apakah trend terkini dan seterusnya dalam aspek teknologi ini? Bagi membincangkan lebih lanjut kita bersama dengan pengasas dan ketua pegawai eksekutif Wilstack yang berhad iaitu Wilson. Hello Wilson, thank you so much for joining us. First of all, one of the biggest challenges for MSMEs to adopt into digital is the know-how. Share with us how Wilstack makes it easy for SME to embark on digital journey.
Hi, Najib. Thanks for having me here. We'll say from time to time, we do share a lot of IT awareness or IT knowledge through talks, through forums, and through our Facebook as well. So we do provide a public library as well. I mean, for the SME to get some knowledge on the IT before they want to start their digital journey. Yeah, so that's how we'll try to make it easy. I mean, for MSME to embark on the digital journey by providing by feed them a lot of knowledge, because a lot of SME they are afraid to change. Yeah.
And also cost is always a concern for MSMEs given that they are running in a very tight cash flow. How can integrated IT solutions, for instance, provide a long-term benefit to them and subsequently contribute positively to their bottom line?
Yeah, cost is always the first issue that MSME consider when they approach us on the digitalization journey. So we have to analyze it. What are the current problems that your organization or your company is facing? So when we look into a very specific angle, then we can start small. We can take a little baby step at once on your operation, like implementing a very simple ERP solution or CRM solution, or even the HRMS solution. Then by then, it will slowly to remove a lot of unnecessary costs on your end by having manual works all the way. Then with the implementation of IT services, then definitely in the long run, you will cut a lot of costs, and then you can actually implement it by phases so that your costs will not cause you in a huge bomb when you start on your digitalization journey. Yeah.
And also, Wilson, what are some of the key trends in terms of digitizing SMEs businesses? I know it differs depending on the industries they are in, but what is the general trend, so to speak, and how fast are these SMEs adapting to it?
General terms, I will say that it will always focus on 5 to 7 areas that SMEs that we think is needed at the very beginning, which is the HR solution, one of it, then ERP, which is the account solution, post system, digital marketing, and CRM. I think these are the very basic areas that SME should focus when they want to start their digitalization journey. In fact, MDEC and Selangor government, the CDEC, also providing matching grant to all these 5 areas to 7 areas of the services that I listed above. So it's a good chance for the SME to embark on this specific area to start with, because since government are already providing a matching grant on that, so it will definitely lower down your cost of implementation and to get started with your digitalization journey. Yeah, how fast? I think it will be pretty fast for SME to adopt it, because all these solution comes very handy and it's very easy to adopt. So in terms of implementation or in terms of setup, is pretty fast and pretty straightforward, and is less button on it. I think a lot of SME will just come very handy when they see such system implemented in their organization. Yeah.
If you look at under the 12th Malaysia Plan and also Budget 2022, government has given a specific focus to further propel adoption of digital among MSMEs to be exact. Certainly, we've seen that the COVID-19 has accelerated years of technology adoption into just a few months. This shows that we can do this, albeit the infrastructure challenges that we face in certain areas, for instance. In your opinion, how well Budget 2022 and RMK 12 prepare us into digital world?
Yeah, I think Budget 2022 has focused a lot in the digital area and also the infrastructure itself. I believe the government already includes some aid on the rural areas where providing the infrastructure to be built in the rural area. So I think great solution you will need to pair with great infrastructure. So with this budget 2022, I think government already see the importance of digitalization or importance of IT. So uh, I think it will prepare the SME to adopt into the digitalization and into the digital world by having a proper infrastructure across the country, even included the rural area. Yeah.
Okay, there's always room for improvement in terms of policies to echo what we as a country had planned. In your view, what are some of the quick wins we should focus on in the next, say, 5 years to further push our adoption into digital world?
Definitely, I think the knowledge of importance of IoT have to be planned the seed into the SMEs areas. I think this is very important for the whole nation or the whole country because SME is one of the large group of contribution to the economy of the nation and they are the backbone as well. So I think uh, the knowledge or the info of the technology should be planned towards the SME society. And then I think cross-border platform or cross-border business should be included in the near future so that we can help our SME to export their products to overseas or to other country. Not because they are just SME, but then some SME they do have great products there, but there are lack of support or lack of financial aid in a way to promote their product to a larger nation or to a larger exposure. So I think we or the government should handheld together to help all those SME to to bring their products to the overseas country by focus on the cross-border platform and so on. But I think knowledge definitely is one of the key areas to look into that. I think that's all from me.
All right. Last but not least, Wilson, there are a lot of how to say the technology solution provider out there, including Westech.
Yeah.
But how do you set yourself apart in terms of getting MSMEs, especially during this difficult time?
Yeah, definitely there are a lot of solution provider out there, just same like us. But we work closely with a lot of a lot of organization and we work closely with the government as well. We are the official solution provider for Selangor government in the matching grant as a CDEC. But I think the important that how we'll stay stand out is I think we provide a lot of free consultation and we into a more layman term when we discuss our solution with the SME because when a business owner from the SME they do not know what is IT about in a general way. I mean they do know in a general way, but when speak of transformation in their organization in their company, they always afraid or they always do not know what to start with. I think consultation is kind of important in this ecosystem so that we focus a lot more on the consultation before we jump into conclusion whereby what solution is best fit to them. So we handheld them from traditional way to from the offline way to the online way by having phases implemented in their system and in their
Yeah.
company. So I think consolidation is one of the key area that we should focus on, and it makes us a little bit advantage compared to others. Yeah.
Okay, all right, Wilson, thank you so much for spending time with us and help us to understand the whole ecosystem basically in the technology solution as a technology solution provider. Thank you so much, Wilson
Yeah.
Loh, iaitu
Thanks,
merupakan
Andy.
pengasas dan ketua pegawai eksekutif WIS Stack,